Let me make sure that I'm live. Yep, it's on, which is good. Now, I want to talk about something for a second. And this something, it honestly upsets me. Now, a lot of you guys know that I basically swore I wouldn't really get into the whole Charlie Kirk thing too much. And I think I've done a pretty decent job at doing so. But I just watched something that infuriates me beyond infuriating. It was bad enough that people were celebrating his death. But now a coward who speaks out after Charlie is gone and cannot defend himself shows up. The YouTube channel's name is Tom Powell Jr., spaces and caps on all three of those words. Do not go to this channel. Do not support this man. I will tell you why. There are clips out there, and if you've watched Charlie Kirk as much as I have, you know these clips are out there, where Charlie Kirk is talking about the DEI and how he would look at a black pilot or a female pilot and say, with under the DEI, I hope that they're qualified to fly this aircraft. Because people don't seem to understand what the DEI was. The DEI was whether you were qualified or not. If you were of color or a female, you could be Mexican, African American, Asian, whatever. If you were that color, you had priority over somebody who was actually qualified to do that job. And Charlie Kirk spoke out against that. This man is over here taking clips where it's making Charlie Kirk look racist, where he's only talking about looking at a black pilot and hoping that he's qualified, and making Charlie look like he's hate speeching and being a bigot and everything else. How do you do that? How do you physically hate on a man that's dead? And why do you hate on a man that's dead? I clicked off the video about halfway through, because I knew if I did not, that I would say some things that I would learn to regret, and I'm trying my best to be the better person here. That's why I'm coming here and talking about it instead of going and making a post or thinking about making a video against this guy, proving how he's using the content out of context. And, you know, guys, I'm being honest, that thought, if I knew how to edit, is going through my mind like crazy right now. Because you do not be a coward and talk about somebody that's dead like this. And that's exactly what he's doing. And that's what makes me angry. So, for those of you who were followers of Charlie Kirk like I was, matter of fact, let me go find a video. Let me see if I can. He talked about DEI a lot, and you know, I was explaining what that was. And this man looks like he's in his older ages. Says, here is just a sampling of the bigotry and hate speech. Of Charlie Kirk. And the bad thing is, there's 1.5 comments. And it's like they don't consider it hate speech or bigotry because they agree with him. That's all there is. And it gets me how there's still 260 people that agree with this person. But hold on a minute. Since we're looking at statistics here, we're going to look at some of Charlie Kirk's channels right quick. 260,000 people agree with this man, right? 4.71 million people agree with Charlie Kirk. Those numbers are very off. I will not support somebody who takes stuff out of context and who has a YouTube channel like that. I refuse to do it. Also, my internet's acting kind of stupid, so... There we go. Alright. I don't know why my internet's been acting as stupid as it's been. But and he's talking about how we don't have to mourn Charlie Kirk. Nobody's forcing you to mourn him. Nobody's forcing you to say that you love him. But nobody's forcing you to hate on him after he's dead instead of hating on him when he was still alive to defend himself either. But it's funny to me how he only makes these videos after Charlie's dead, after Charlie's unable to defend himself. I am glad that I have the strength to walk away from situations like that and just talk about it on here instead of making content against people or hating on them in a comment section. Because if that were not the case, that man would get a lot of words. That's dead. It's just not like, okay, if you disagree with him, that's fine. But don't go making videos taking stuff out of context. I'm playing tanks. What's it look like I'm doing? You don't take stuff out of context and then have people being like, the MAGA's gonna talk about, and this is actually a comment, and this is what made me not comment anything. Other than the fact I knew it wouldn't do any good. And somebody was talking about like, the MAGA's gonna proclaim that this is taken out of context. Well, that's because it is taken out of context. And the fact that you already know that it is just shows the fact that you're as evil-minded as MAGA has claimed you to be. And this is coming from the same side that celebrated Charlie Kirk's death. The same side of transgenders who decided shooting up a school was the answer to all their problems. Shooting a man in the neck and taking him away from his wife and children was the answer to all their problems. Same people. The same people who decided that it was a good idea to shoot somebody in the neck and thinking that that would silence him. No, it did not silence him. It just created millions like him. You have awoken a sleeping giant. And there is nothing you can do to stop this one. You know, I'm still working on just trying to get all my 6-7 vehicles, and y'all are over here like, I just got an IS-3. I got an IS-4. Lucky bastard. Russia is actually, surprisingly, the first nation I worked on in War Thunder. But surprisingly, it's the one nation that I abandoned after I got it to a point where I could just play Israel. And that's what blows my mind. Like, Russia was a very good nation to play for me when I first started playing the game, so I could get Israel, and then I abandoned it afterwards. Dude, I just left room there. If I'm being honest with you, what's happening? What the heck happening? Excuse me, sir, I have to go cap the B point. I must run also. Move, please. I don't want to die here. Move! Let me live! What's happening? Let me just read the title and I probably should get an idea. That's normally what I do these days. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I know it's happening. Christianity is going to make, Christianity is about to make a comeback, that, nobody expected to happen. I know, my track. Aha! What are you? Oh, uh-oh. Please reload. Please reload. He's trying to murder me. Please reload. Why am I not pinning? He's angel. Oh! Oh, he took the whole crew. Okay. Reverse. 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 Please get behind a rock or something. No! There was no cupola. You mean to tell me you couldn't tell that by the hit markers I got from the thing? Wow, FME, and you claim to be an expert. Also, I just realized the IS-2 1944 also gets extra armor on the roof. I've never noticed that until just now. Army Tank, the way that you get into the Discord... Nope, don't plan on it either. The way you get into the Discord is, one, you have to be in here 7 consecutive days, and 2, I have to like you. And as of right now, they're off for, let's see, for 5 more days. And the reason that is because of the fact that I had somebody deciding to harass me, so I'm not taking any chances right now. CHX, I don't know if I like you just yet. I have to like you, and I'm questioning my likableness of you. Let me think on it for about 48 hours. I'll let you know in an email. Uh-oh. I hear it, but I don't see it, and I hate that. I'm taking down their hidey holes. It's a weasel, isn't it? I'm willing to bet it's a weasel. It's honestly the only thing that makes sense here. Someone just tried to shoot me. It was very rude. I was close. It was an oosh. Ooshes are like the wheeled version of a weasel. I don't care what anyone says. Aha. Ironically, without Kirk, the world will fall apart even more. I don't know. If I'm being honest with you, no, don't let the tiger come. Tigers are scary. Because ironically, like, people, that's what people thought, like, oh, if we murder Charlie Kirk, you know, the world's gonna fall apart. And then when you look at what's going on, the left, and I'm not even joking with you guys, a lot of the younger generation that were supporting the Democrats and everything, a lot of them left after seeing what was going on. A lot of them did. Like, I watched videos of them saying, you know, I didn't agree with Charlie Kirk, but I don't think he should have died. I'm no longer going to support the Democrats. Guys, I'm scared. I think I'm getting stalked. I was right! There's a leopard! I can sense other things as well. It's not your traditional leopard. It's just the AA goo. Just a little AA. The AA that surprisingly pierces through most armor. Hi. No. 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 We can be friends. Hi. No! Bad! I have marked him. What are you gonna do now? He is now hiding. He doesn't want me. Kinda don't blame him. I wouldn't want me either. Come at me! Oh, that was a bad idea to say, wasn't it? Dude, I still have this, doofus. I still have this. I just gotta pray that he doesn't have friends. He's got a Tiger 2! Actually, technically, that's not a Tiger 2. That is a Yeg Tiger, but still Tiger 2. It's on a Tiger 2 chassis. Here, I'm gonna leave you alive because I like you. You're fine. Where'd he go? No, I know you're there. Don't worry. Here, I'll even show you that I know you're there. There you go. If it makes him feel good about his life, I'm going to make sure he knows that I know he's there. Okay, so the Gepard... well, for one, my name is not Tommy, so I don't know who you're exactly talking to. And secondly, I knew you were somewhere. You're pissing me off, okay? You're just pissing me off. I'm gonna kill you. I could have killed him. I think so, at least. I have like 300 different people asking me to invite them. I'm getting this one next. This is the next thing I'm getting, and then it's either the I'm probably gonna go for the T-44-100 after that, simply because the fact that my friend Jay says that this thing is an amazing tank, and looking at it, I've seen other people play it as well. It does look like it's going to be a blast. Yes, there was a pun in there. I hope you guys got that one. And then, of course, I know my way around this vehicle already. So, here's the question for you guys. All right, if I get the T-44, I got it in the T-44-100, can I get the T-44-122 so I can be a happy little scumbag? And then, of course, and then, of course, to round out my my collection of T-34s, I have to get the T-34-100. And then, you know, I got to get him a friend. So then we have to get the T-34 the 1943 57 mil. And then, you know, they're going to need somebody to talk to. So then we're going to have to get him the KV-122. And then he's going to need somebody to talk to. So the SU-122. And then they're going to need two good friends. So then we'll just grab... I'm surprised nobody has caught on to what I'm doing there. That was a meme for like forever. And the fact that none of you actually caught on to that saddens me. Did anyone understand what I just said? Nope, but I think the P8 need a friend. Nah, P8 is a lone wolf. He just blows stuff up and goes home. He's the guy we call when we get pissed off enough that we're like, alright, nuke him. Also, guys, I'm sorry. I forgot to invite y'all. I'm sorry. I'm a forgetful. No, Demon. See, you're wrong. That's not correct. The Wellington's the water heater delivery. You know, I ordered a new water heater, and that's what they gave me. And they decided it was a good idea to airmail it for some strange reason, and they put a lot of gunpowder in it. And they lit a fuse before they dropped it. I can't figure out what they were thinking. The water barrel, or the hot water heater, did not make it to my location. I'm running for my life over here, by the way. Yay, I made it. I'm okay. What's over here? Over there. I'm surprised to see that nobody went down that other area. Normally a boatload of people go that way. That felt like a mean thing to do, but whatever. I feel like I might get bombed. Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm gonna get bombed if I keep doing this. But I like this spot. There is no gun depression on this vehicle. What are you talking about? A Type 99. Yeah, that would feel really mean. Okay, so there is like a... Well, there was a tank over there. He's kind of dead now. They are launching like every bit of smoke and everything that they possibly can to keep anybody from... Wait a minute! I just realized how good of a shot I have from here. Got that one. Oh shoot, he knows I'm here, doesn't he? Come on, baby, reload, 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 reload. I didn't do anything! No! Ah! I'm safe. He is now staring at me. He wants to eat me. I'm in danger. He thinks flanking around me is gonna fix his issue. Comrade, we must take out the enemy before the enemy takes out me. Comrade. Comrade. Comrade, he's chasing me. Comrade. Comrade. Comrade, he's chasing me. But little does he know I'm chasing him. Comrade! Oh no, he was waiting. Aha! My turn. I win. Soviet armor is supreme. Wait, no, they got another one. What happens if I see a mouse? You're gonna see me eject. I can't see anything right now, and that's what's aggravating me the most. What the? That kind of felt mean, not gonna lie. Oh no, he has gun depression. My gun just didn't, like, it was reloaded at the specific time that I needed it to be loaded, like, yesterday. How good is the super Pershing? It's great until you freaking lose everything in the turret. Somebody's asking it and I'm answering it in the stream. T-34 though, I've never really had any luck with it. Just my personal thing, you know, it's not really that good of a vehicle. I do better in medium tanks than vehicles that perform like a medium tank. It's always kind of been my weird thing. Heavy tanks, the only tanks I've really ever done really good in my opinion, were like the Tigers. And that was because of the fact, yes, I had that happen to me like 5 or 6 times before. So yeah, I agree with you on that one, Flyer. Which, you know, I find the story behind why they had to put that on there quite interesting. Because the story is actually really interesting. Because, like, they added all that armor on the turret. But what they did not realize is all that armor on the turret... Sir, move. You dare take my driver? I shot over him. I have no gun depression right now. Luckily, they don't know how to shoot, so there is that positive. I'd love to have a Panther too. It would complete my Panther collection. Also, does anyone ever get the notion that the Russians talk about yeast a lot? Because every time they talk, they're like, yeast balat or whatever, and I'm like, what are we talking about yeast for? Well, that's what happens when you lose 2 crewmen in an IS-4. It doesn't bode well for the tank. Oh God! My turn! Hi. We can be friends, right? We can be friends. I'm just gonna drive around him and show him that I want to be friends. I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend, dude. No, stop. I want to be your friend. Fine, I'll just take that. There we go. He won't let me be friends. Why are we doing this? Are we just driving around hanging out? Is that what we're doing? Look at this, we're being friends. We can be friends. We could be friends. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? I'm giving you head pats, dude. You should feel surprised, because I could murder you. Alright, hold on. Gun down, gun down, gun down, gun down. Okay, now he's just being a prick. I'm trying! You try having the gun depression of a retarded person. Finally! Dear God! Hold on. Hold on, I gotta say this. I was trying! I hear the Americans are here, aren't they? The Americans are very scary. They have big guns. Yeah, I know. That's what scares me. Wait, E100 is 2,000. I honestly think, for me, I'd love to have the E100. Okay, we got the. I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared because I don't know where this guy's gonna come from. Oh, hi. I love the fact that didn't do anything. His reload is faster than mine too. No. 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 No! No. Oh, there goes the gunner. Let's hope the loader can reload the gun before the gunner gets back. There we go. Alright, now when he pokes up again, I'm gonna take his track so he can't hit me. Look at how desperately he's trying to move that tank. I don't want to push up because I'm afraid of what's going to happen if I do. Look at him moving, trying to keep me from shooting him. I'm afraid to poke, but I got no choice here. I got him! Yes! IS is supreme. You know, if I die, I'm going to go to the other spawn, because they're spawn camping the crap out of us and then talking trash about us. The only reason I hate doing this is because of the fact that, one, your reverse is slower, and two, you don't have as much gun depression when you do hood first, and it causes issues. You know, since we're on the Charlie Kirk situation, I found it funny, and this is like the funniest thing for me. I found it funny how somebody, when I posted that Charlie Kirk had been shot and everything, this is what somebody sent to me, and I did remove it because of the fact that, you know, I didn't agree with it. Guys, I gotta go through and get the people that asked first here. So CHX asked, and then Flyer, remind me what your name in here is. No rat. Okay, thank you. Somebody made a comment when I posted about Charlie Kirk being dead. Somebody said, not long after Charlie Kirk got shot, an Israeli-owned airplane illegally turned off something. And we're doing 6-7 right now. Please don't start with that stupidity, Neil. And they were trying to pin it on the Israelis that that Charlie Kirk had been shot. And it's like, dude, like, Charlie Kirk was all for reuniting. And like, so, you know, it makes no sense to me why anybody would try, why anybody from their side of the pond would try to murder him, or murder him, better yet, when, you know, they're not going to get anything out of it. Wait, what's this one? I want all the collections. They got hats. I didn't know they had hats. Assault rifles, helmets. I have the helmets, some of them at least. Rifles. I'd love to have a rifle. This is the one I want. And I wish there was a way that I could just purchase them so that I could get the werewolf one. Can I not just, you know, just go here and just purchase all of them and then get the thing? I want that one. What, in the Catwoman? Shark faces, winter fun. I like the shields. I think the shields are cool. Oh, the Zodiacs. Okay. Don't really care, but okay. Anyway, we're not doing... no. Why would I try to get the gold heat? I would never do such a thing. Nuh-uh. Oh, great. They would give me this map. And they would sign me out. They're like, no! I can't remember what map it was that I actually banned. But there was a map that I actually Oh, we're so dead. I'm gonna run now. Goodbye. Oh no, there's T-34, please. I love how the M51 just jayed out and noped out of here. Like, he did not want to deal with this. Alright, Army, you have a good one. Also, Demon Sumner, I got your message earlier this morning, so that makes, I believe, 3 people now that want hats. So, remember, if you want a hat, you gotta let me know so that I can invite you to that new thing. So that you guys can, it'll just be there for me to make announcements more or less, and then when I ship them out, I'm gonna need you guys to let me know when they arrive. FME, why'd you make your tank look angry? Oh my. Oh yeah, that's right, M22 hasn't heard about it. Go and check my posts, bro. I made a post about, the hats like yesterday or the day before yesterday. The thing is, I'm only gonna ship them when I get 20 people or 20 hats ordered, so to say. I'm only gonna order them when people get me 20, because it's like the max, and I'm not gonna have, you know, extra hats that I Holy cow, how much ammunition was that man carrying? Never mind, he was carrying the whole load. Never mind. He had enough ammunition for the entire German army over there. Okay, whatever you just... Wait, what? Oh, I see him. He's no longer alive. I honestly like the T-44. It's fun to play. Like, even though it has like an 85, which this BR is kind of useless, it does really good at pinning through most things. I think it's a new shell or something that they put in here. I don't know. Wait a minute. That poor child. Driver transmission. I didn't do anything. That Ferdy is very upset, I can tell you now. Why can I not kill him? No, my gunner! I just got shot from above. My entire tank just died with a shot from above. Right through the turret, too. Dang it. Bomb. They did it again. Stop shooting my top. What? Where? What? Huh? Would someone please shoot the airplane that has like a 50 mil, please? I'm begging you. Oh, cool, they killed that. We're good. I'm not gonna survive if I get hit again. No, he went for someone else. Yay! About time. Unfortunately, no, we don't have squad points, so... We don't have enough squad positions open at the moment. We're completely full. I'm still supreme tank. You can take my crew, you can take my stuff, but I still reign supreme because I got stellinium. Actually, Tiger, no. Tiger scary, run. Oh my god, I bounced it. How do you get RP for... I think it has something to do with the squad, but I really don't know. Go for it, IS-6. Get the kill. IS-6, did you forget you have no gun depression? Where was that man aiming, by the way? I don't know what exactly he was planning on doing there. Oh, crabfish nuggets. I don't even like crabfish, by the way. I don't even know what a crabfish is. I'm fine. I'm somehow still alive after all of this. Get down, Mr. President is crazy. Hey, FME. Is that your favorite tank destroyer? I can tell you what my favorite Russian tank destroyer is. And it's actually not the SU-152 like people would probably think. It's probably, for me, it's that SU-85M or whatever it is, the one with the extra armor. The BR that they placed that at is perfect for that tank. Mobility's great on it, the gun's pretty good. It's just a fun time waiting to happen. Hey, am I camouflaged in here? I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys. I have to run and go to the laundry, but when I get back, I will get another stream going and we'll continue with this craziness. So, before we go anywhere, dear Lord, look how close I was. Anyway, I hope everybody has a lovely day, and remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs.